Hi, Leo, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from November 24th to the 30th. I hope that you're all doing well, my beautiful Leos, my beautiful Lionesses. Glad to be here with all of you. I do want to say a big thank you to all of you for your love and support, for coming to me to get personal readings. I really appreciate all of you, and it was a beautiful connection on the phone or video, and I just am very appreciative and very grateful for that experience that I had with all of you Leos. I am open for personal readings, and there's no more waiting list. Okay, so it's first come, first served. As soon as you email me, I will respond right away to you and give you the details of what you need and so forth. The month of November is completely filled, and the first week of December is completely filled, and we're going into the second week of December, which is getting filled slowly. So I just want to tell you that um, from December 2nd, right, to January 2nd, I will be holding a special for my reading. Normally, the reading that I do mostly, like the most popular one is the one I do here on YouTube for all of you, but it's personalized just for you. And then there's like finance reading, career reading, sometimes it's just questions, whatever that is, you know, I will round up a number for you and I will give you your reading. But for those personalized readings, there is a special going on from December 2nd to January 2nd. Okay. So I'm just letting all of you know. And all you need to do is, if you want, is go underneath the description box below and you'll see two emails. Choose one email and respond to me. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, before I start your reading, I do want to mention something also is that in the description box below, all the way at the bottom of the description box, I put three people right now that I'm doing a shout out for. And I'm going to do that. I love, okay, whether it's a small, like when there's small companies or people in my life that I meet along the way or that need a shout out, whether it's a business, if it's not a business, doesn't matter. And I choose three people. Now I chose three people for the month of December. And so one of them is my aunt Adelina. Okay, and there's a long story behind that. I don't want to use the whole video to explain, but my cousin passed away, and not too long ago, and my aunt took care of her every single day. Okay, and my cousin had daughters, and to say thank you to their grandmother for doing what she did for her daughter, and because and for their family, her grandkids, they're adults, they opened up a place called Adelina, okay, but they're in Montreal based, okay. I don't know if they're gonna be opening up like where, but now right now they're at Fairview. It's for those of you that live in Montreal, okay, in the West Island, and it's called Adelina. It's my aunt's all her recipes that she grew up with, and so anyways, it's a long history there, right? So I'm giving a shout out to my aunt, being the word that she is and what they accomplished so far, and maybe you guys could show some support if you like, if you are from Montreal. Then there's my niece Alessia, that is actually my hairdresser. I found her finally. I haven't seen her in a long time because you know how they are, and when they're young, they go out, people go out, they do their things, right? And I finally finally cut up to her, and she's been doing my hair, and she's just a wonderful girl. I love her so much. And I'm not saying that you have to change your hairdresser, no, but if you want, you could go check her out and maybe just get like a hair dye, not a hair dye, but like a blow dryer or something, if you like, something to show her support. And you never know, you might catch me there in all the places. And then there's also Anthony Azula, which he's Greek, and so he's helping me with some of my, because I started training, so he's helping me with. He's a trainer slash so many other things, in terms like recipes and everything, and very great support also system. The way he does it, you have access to him 24/7 if you need to talk to him. Anyways, everything is underneath the description box below. And every month I will put extra people underneath that who I want to give a shout out to. So if you do have a small business and you see that you've been trying to make it work out and you need help, reach out to me on my email. And, we'll talk about these things, okay? So let's get started with your reading. Okay, we're going to look at your situation, Leo, and what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future. What is hidden from you in your environment that you're not seeing at this time, but you should be aware of, and the potential outcome. And then I will clarify the cards for you. At the end of that, I will also give you what the universe wants you to know, or whatever advice they want to give you. And then after that, we're going to finish it off with crystal cards, to show you what kind of crystal you need, why you need it, and affirmations that go with that card. And then also what's blocking you in terms of yourself when it comes to relationships of any kind, okay? So, yeah, one more time. Ready. Okay. Perfect. Take out my glasses. Okay. Leo, from November 24th to the 30th. The star crossing is the King of Pentacles. Woo. And the Five of Wands. There could be a lot of competition in the work or the passion or with something that you're working or something that you're passionate about that you've been working on, or it could be a business, could be anything, or there could be a lot of competition around it. Maybe also there's a lot of drama around you at this time, could be, or chaos, or there's something else, like there's some type of energy like that that's taking place here. I feel that you have been taking time. If there's been chaos or drama or things that happen, I feel you've been taking time to retreat and reassess everything, focus on things or meditate on things and just taking your own road here. There is a miracle coming in. Yeah, there's a miracle coming in. So you might be a star. Could be stars. Yeah, why not? My lionesses and lions. Why not? Of course. It talks about good news coming in. It talks about a wish that's going to be granted. Your faith and hope will be restored again. I also feel that you'll start feeling better too. In that way, I feel that the water element means something to you, Leo. Something about maybe some of you are working with the water element, since you are so fiery, And what's crossing you across that is wealth, stability, security, being stable. This could be, having your own business here too. It's very, very nice energy. Okay, now let's look at the current energy right now that you're in. The Five of Cups, the Sun in the near future, the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to bring things into balance, especially when it comes to your emotions. For some of you, there's like an energy where there's been regrets, maybe with people in the past that you fought with, or there was just disagreements, or there was drama here. Maybe it's also loss. Maybe you had loss in the past, and you're coming out of a slight depression, or just the extra feelings that have to come through. You just have to cross the bridge and find the silver lining, and the sun is shining on this. So, like Leo, you're coming strong. I know usually the strength card is your card, but the sun card is also your card, and you've been manifesting at this. So this is like positive things to take place, like positive, joyful, being like a return to innocence, so just like warmth, vitality, freedom. It's beautiful. Okay. Now let's look at how you're feeling. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. So I feel that at this time you're feeling very grateful, Leo. I feel that what you give to others, you are receiving, when in terms of just your relationships or work or just anything here. And I feel that you are going to be receiving. Okay, what you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of is the Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're igniting your own fire here within you. This could be a career, job, or something that you're very passionate about, or a relationship. It's something that says, yeah, go for it. And if that's the case, you got the Ace of Wands, the Sun, King of Pentacles here. This is don't know to say this, but this is a very, very wealthy energy, and a lot of passion here. This could be also someone that you feel in sync with, someone that you feel happy with. I feel there's going to be clarity or some type of vision. There could be a message here for some of you. Strong message here. It could be someone else coming in. Who knows? I'm not saying that for all of you, but for some of you, there could be someone coming in giving you a message that's going to bring you happiness. Hopes and fears. The King and the Queen of Pentacles is here. That's beautiful. And it's so weird the way that this King and Queen of Pentacles are both touching the Star card, the Sun, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's beautiful. With the Ace of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's stability here. And this is also an everyday, you're being practical about the things you learn here. Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful things taking place here. And potential outcome, you got the, sorry. Take two on that. I just saw 12-12. That's going to mean something to somebody. The Eight of Pentacles, whatever it is that you've been putting energy into or putting long hours into or trying to perfect something, keep doing it. And in the overall, you got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, it's going to be a good week for you. I do feel that this is going to be a good week for you. It's a very lucky week for you. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is here. Jupiter coming in. This destiny, a turning point. A second chance for some of you. It's about, karma, luck, being in the right place at the right time. Yeah, there's a turning point here, and it's part of your destiny. And are you going to seize it? That's the real question. Are you going to seize it? Okay, so now we're going to clarify. I don't know where my cats went. They were sleeping here, nice and comfortable. I think they got hungry or something. Or they're playing. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Look at the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, the Tower. No kidding, the Tower's coming in. Finally, it's coming in with this Wheel of Fortune here. There's a wish fulfillment, and it's coming in divine timing. And this is very, like, you've been seeing it, you've been feeling the synchronicities, something is coming here. There's a wish fulfillment, you truly want this, and the Tower's coming in to bring you this Wheel of Fortune. Very, very positive. Let's look at the Star. What's this all about? The High Priestess, the Four of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, yeah. News is coming in quickly here, like, again, it can be about a home, there's an energy of a home, stability in the home, happiness in the home, buying a home maybe, the destiny, there's a turning point here. It's something that's faded, it's karma, it's luck, it's like abundance here. And, you have the insight ready. I feel a lot of you already know or feel that it's coming and when it's going to be coming in. Okay, this is what I feel. Very, very positive. You got the Wheel of Fortune twice. Nice, beautiful energy with the Star card. There's a miracle coming in for you, Leo. King of Pentacles, Four Cups. Queen of Pentacles came out twice. The Seven of Pentacles. So many Pentacle energy here. Yeah, you don't care about anything else right now. Maybe some of you are bored, or you don't care about things, or you're not caring to see what's around you. I feel a lot of you are going through. You're going to be opening up a pathway here because you got the Judgment card, a new spiritual journey that's coming in. Because I can't look up with my glasses. Okay, because it's only for reading that I use them. So I have to take them off on and off to talk to you. directly in the camera so you could see me that I'm talking to you. And maybe you're bored or something, or there's something here you're not wanting to see something. It could be also denial, but with the judgment coming in here, there's a new spiritual story that's happening. There's a renewal here for you, and this is what you're heeding the call. It's you're answering the call. This is your purpose and your mission. Okay, and so there's really beautiful renewal and taking action towards it. And you, if it's two people here, I see that this is steady. If this is you, this is on a daily basis. So you're doing a review here about how far you've come, and yeah, there's going to be harvest. But what Spirit says, patience. It's coming in. It's all coming in. Love that. Let's look at the Five of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands. Of course, you're coming into your reading, Leo. Of course. Listen, yeah, there's been a lot of things happening around you. People not having your back, drama. This is something past year that took place. Maybe still like you see it today around you. You're not playing that game. You don't want to know nothing about that anymore. You're on another journey, completely different here. And there was a dead end in the situation, okay, where maybe you've been in the dark for a very long time, and finally the light is coming through. And as the King of Wands and energy, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. What Spirit wants from you is that they want you to be bold. They want you to be daring, doing things differently here. There's a lot of passion here, okay, and you're looking straight at wealth, your stability, the Wheel of Fortune, your insight, because you're very intuitive here. And I guess what it is, it's about you taking action. All right. Let's look at, I don't know how Mia does it. I have cats now, because before I had dogs, now I have cats. I'm very fascinated with my kittens. Mia is only a year old. I literally close the door, in my living room, because I have a living room, dining room, and area here. And I don't know how she does it. I don't know how they do it. But she opens the door and she closes my door without touching the knob. I don't know how they do that. I really don't. Hi, Mia. Hi, Mia. Where's Cosmo? Let's look at the Five of Cups. Where's Cosmo? You're hungry? You want a snack? Okay. Oh, there's Cosmo. He's playing. Let me show you Cosmo. Yeah, come here. Come and say hi to everybody. That's Cosmo, and she's playing with her little toy rabbit, right? Okay, here. Here. You're all dirty. Okay. King of Cups. Six of Swords. Nice. Nice. Quickly with this Five of Cups energy. I think it's because there's 6 planets right now that are in retrograde. And so it's normal that feelings and things of the triggers or completions of emotions are going to come through, right? And I do feel here that you are going to be emotionally balanced, okay? And you are going through a transition, so better times are coming ahead for you. If there's been fighting or drama, or there's going to be restoration, peace, tranquility. So you might be like, I don't know if you guys might be relocating or not, might be traveling, but this is an energy that's going to be going like very quickly. I do feel that the Five of Cups, it's like the end, and you already released it. Sometimes you go back and forth, which is normal. You have memories, memories and stuff like that, but it's very, very positive, okay? I see you moving on here. Let's look at the Sun card. The King of Pentacles again on the Sun card. Wow, this is, I don't know what to call this reading. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yes, for those of you that are in a relationship, you're going to the next level in your feelings. You're going to end up going to the next level because you are completing a cycle here. Okay, and yeah, there's integration, fulfillment. Ten of Cups, very happy. Okay, going towards your happiness. You are going towards your happiness. Okay, you're leaving something behind, going towards your happiness. Especially this month, there's been a huge transformation, and you're not resisting the changes that are coming in. So for some of you, you might be single. For others of you, you're going to the next level. It's up to you. There's also it's not really it's up to you. What I'm saying here is that there could be a new relationship, or you're going, or if you are in a relationship, you're going to the next level. Okay, and some of you might be ending a relationship to go to something new. All depends, right? Okay, but there's an energy here of some type of unity, or someone in sync, or relationship here, or connection. The Ace of Cups talks about feeling overwhelmed but at peace. There's going to be a lot of celebrations around you, and it could be also divine love, that you're connecting with the divine. You'll have so much love for the divine. Or it could be a relationship that's coming in, a brand new relationship, okay? And it's going to be a very steady and a, a very steady and strong relationship here with the Sun card coming in. I also see a lot of wealth coming in for you as well. Okay, beautiful. Now, in the near future, I see the Two of Pentacles here. You're trying to bring things into balance. Maybe you're multitasking at this time. You're juggling here. So let's see what's happening. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you know what you want here. You know what you want here. You have it in your mind. You're gonna go for it. Okay. Um, there's some type of money or gift. It could be meeting someone new here. There's collaboration. There's teamwork. People coming together. Like, you're helping each other. It's beautiful. Very beautiful in energy. Okay. A lot of pentacle energy and the Wheel of Fortune. It's very, very positive. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. Hi, Cosmo. Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. She's on YouTube. Okay. Five of Wands, Two of Wands, Eight of Wands. Yeah. There's going to be a resolve here. Five of Pentacles. Five, five, five. Five, five, five. Four fives on the ground, okay? Whatever this is, if you have been left out, or if there was, you've been feeling left out, abandoned, alone through situations that you have been going through, or the people around you that you didn't have good people around you, there's a resolve that's going to come in here, okay? Peace offering. And you are making progress here. You're going to choose a direction, and I feel that something is going to take flight here. Things are going to start moving very quickly in your favor, okay? Gaining momentum. Some of you might be also traveling as well, okay? But definitely very, very positive in terms of communication. Being busy here is coming through. Let's look at the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're taking time out. You are going through you're going through an awakening. You've probably been through there's so many types of awakenings. We always awaken to something anyways. And you're tired, you're exhausted of the test, and you're determined to move forward here, even though you have taken time to rest. There is a new beginning, and it takes all your confidence, which I know you have that, Leo. I don't even have to tell you, okay? But it's about victory and success. I mean, you could become a star, like stars, like, or be envisioned. You could be envisioned like a star, but you are humble here. I don't see you being extravagant in your energy, but talks about victory and success and some type of recognition in your community. You're going to be recognized. This is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's look at the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Devil, that's Saturn, Five of Pentacles. Some of you are having a Saturn return this year. Okay, this talks about like Saturn usually like comes in as the, disciplining you in terms of every day, how you do your business here, and how to like make sure that you have your money reserved, or you're disciplined about money, or disciplined about work. Okay, energy like that. And what's asking you is to follow your heart here. Okay, it's to follow your heart. You're making progress slowly but surely here, and I do see money. Maybe at one time money was low, and like, or you were going through changes with finances, and now it's like there's going to be a surplus that's coming in. It's important here to keep working on yourself and to stay in the present moment, okay? And have appreciation and gratitude for what you have, because you are going through a death and rebirth, and you are going through a huge transformation. Some of you are probably going through a metamorphosis at this time, okay? Yes, you are. Let's look at the Eight of Pentacles in the potential outcome. The Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you have to rebuild yourself. There's been a lot of grief and sorrow, And even though the Three of Swords comes up now, it doesn't mean that this is happening now. It could be that this is how you're feeling, right? Because there's a lot of energies at play here while you're, there was an ending where you've been in the dark for a very long time. So you're coming out of the dark night of the soul. So you are coming out of like a metamorphosis, right? And then there's this new energy coming in, wanting to bring you the Wheel of Fortune twice here. Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, Six of Wands. Transformation, the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is like, and the High Priestess. So let's not forget the Four of Wands and the Six of Swords. And everything's coming in divine timing. So this is a really potentially a great week for you, right? But it's okay. You're going to go through ups and downs when it comes to your emotions. But I feel that you've been working on putting a lot of energy and healing yourself here. And also your queen, like you have the King and Queen of Pentacles, and you have the King and Queen of Wands here. There's passion. Okay, there's stability, there's security here, there's wealth that has to be made, there's abundance, there's happiness. You're emotionally balanced, Leo. Okay, that's really, really nice after everything you've been through. And you're going to be going to the next level. Okay, you're putting whatever this is that you're putting long hours on is an energy where you feel very balanced. Okay, you feel very balanced, emotionally balanced, but not only emotionally balanced, but you are very passionate about what you are going through or what you're going to be going through or what's coming up for you. Okay, so now we'll see what the universe has to say. Have patience. Divine timing is still here. Page of Wands showing up. You're going through a judgment here. Yeah, you're going through a judgment. You're heeding the call. It's beautiful, right? Anyways, Temperance. Have patience. The opposition is going to come into, you have to bring the opposition. You're bringing the opposition using the water element to come into unity here, into one. Okay, it takes patience. You need to have patience. Okay, patience is a virtue. Have patience. There's a beautiful healing that's taking place for you. Beautiful healing if you let it happen. All right, so now we're going to look at which crystal you will need this week. What crystal does Leo need this week? What crystal does Leo need this week? You got two of them. Okay, we're going to have to look at both. You got the Angel of Energy Fields. Tourmalinated quartz. Okay, I know I have a hard time saying this word. It's tourmaline aided quartz. Okay, so it's this type of, it's for the energetic fields. So it says here, are you a slave to technology? Are you being bombarded by too many electromagnetic frequencies? Amplify the protection from these draining forces by reconnecting with the earth. Take periodic breaks from electronics and regenerate yourself. And your affirmation is, I am grounded and focused. I enjoy relaxing in nature to regenerate my energy field. My body easily deflects electromagnetic frequencies in my environment. I balance my life with fresh air and sunshine. And then you have the Angel of Intelligence, and it's fluorite. It says here, have you been unable to focus on complex tasks? You are an intelligent being. You can levelly accomplish whatever you put your mind to. Develop your inner genius. Educate yourself in areas you feel your knowledge may be lacking. And your affirmation is, I am an intelligent being with the ability to focus on complex tasks and figure them out. I enjoy researching and learning new things. I am hungry to gain knowledge. I am smart enough to realize that I can always discover new information. Beautiful. And now, last but not least, we're going to look at what you're blocking within yourself or around you in terms of yourself, your healing, and your relationship to yourself and to others. Okay, perfect. Let's see what you have here. Pent-up anger. You have unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful toward others. So some of you have unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others. Playing games. You don't need to play games to keep the right one interested in you. Soulmate only. You have many soulmates who would be great for you. There's not just one. And giving too much. You are depleted because you give too much. You need a balance of give and take. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And Leo, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.